Hi, everybody. It is High Priestess Jamila. How are ya? How are ya? Are ya? Coming to talk to everybody, the ladies and the men, about when your ex is still in your business and won't let it go. Welcome to the channel. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. If you need a private reading, or hey, Julia Butterfly, hit that thumbs up, sis. I'd appreciate it. If you guys need a consultation for spiritual work, the link is below. So, you got an ex, you broke up with this person. Hell, it really don't matter. But some people got people that's not letting go after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 something years of this person stalking you. And sometimes you'll think to yourself, why is this happening? Why? Hit that thumbs up. We got 7 people in the chat. Welcome. Guys, I'm getting over I had gotten a little cold, but it wasn't like a real cold. It was like a spiritual cold. So I'm doing some purification, cleanses, reversals, and stuff. Your ex is in your business. Your ex is trying to manipulate your life. They know you've moved on. They're going to witches. They're paying witches to break you up. They're paying witches to make you lose your job. They are coming by your job. They're driving by your job. They are hiring private detectives. They're hiring private detectives, okay, to get in your business. They are literally just, yeah, let's talk about that. First of all, your ex probably deserves to be hexed. Just to let you guys know. There's other stuff you can do, like cleanses and cord cuttings. If you're not in the public eye like me, because I had a couple of exes, one is a female, one is a male. And this female, and I'm just like, are you possessed by a demon or something, girl? What's wrong with you? When it's time to let go, it's time to let go of people. And let me tell you something, especially if you have like a sexual relationship with somebody and they may be the same sex. Y'all women ever do that? And it's a female that won't leave you alone, that won't stop talking about you just all day, every day. She just those types of people can make life hell for you. When they won't let go, they're still angry. Like last night, I could sense the anger. Let me tell you something. People will put all of their stuff onto you. Your ex, or either your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever it is, they don't have the right to put their stuff off on you because they had those problems before you met them. Especially when you did not create any of the problems. And even if there was problems created 4 to 5 years later, And if it's a male or a female doing stuff like that, I think that their sanity should be judged. Over here in Georgia, if you stalk somebody, the judge will make you go and get a mental evaluation. Over here in Georgia, they'll mentally evaluate a person that does that because it's, first of all, it's stupid. It shows that people don't have anything else better going on in their life. Maybe they should have treated you better. If you somebody's ex, especially the ex of a witch, and you're dumb enough to be publicly harassing that person deserves to be hexed all up and down the street because they are not getting it. They're not getting it. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing. You don't owe your ex nothing. You don't owe them anything. It is unacceptable to be stalking somebody that you used to have a connection with for 4 years. It's different if you've never met a person. Some of these people that are in social media that will stalk you, it can be different, but trolls can be put in the hex jar. Yes, they can. So trolls, y'all better cut it out. Because some of y'all trolls be doing too much, but we not talking about trolls. We talking about hexes. I'm sorry, we talking about exes. They were probably disrespectful to you. The reason why they are an ex, it's a reason why. There are some people that love to hold on to toxic relation, and I'm talking about to where there was never any accountability for what that person had done. They've never shown any accountability. You probably have apologized. You probably have said, I was wrong. You probably have said, look, I don't want to deal with you anymore. And they still coming for you. What do you do? What's up, Erica? And hey, Pooh Bear. I feel like cord cuttings are in order, but let's say that your ex is a demon or an incubus or a succubus. Somebody that stalks you, that used to know you, that claimed to have loved you at some point, they definitely possessed by something. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, that person is allowing the possession, which means that they ultimately have the free will. They are choosing to do those things. Yeah, especially in my own personal situation where I had a sexual relationship with this demon in the past. So I don't believe in people being able to get away with stuff like that. Because you know what that person is doing? That person is taking out all of the anger that they have on their rapist, all of the anger that they have on their mother, all of the anger that they have had on everybody that has done them wrong. They are taking it out on you. Most of the time, if it's an ex that's harassing you and stalking you, they're not going to be ignored. So you know what they had to do to Glenn Close in the end of that movie, in the end of Fatal Attraction. She had to go bye-bye. So, obviously, if you've told this person, look, I don't want nothing to do with you. Why are you thinking about me? You know why? Because you probably was good to that person and they ain't going to find nobody like that that's going to be that good to them. And I certainly, and neither does Hecate, feel that you should use witchcraft to stalk your ex. And if any practitioner is doing it, they're going to have a lot of problems. Maybe do love work once or twice. Yes. Maybe doing some revenge work, a little bit of it. But look, after you done did it over and over again and over and over again, it's time to stop. Okay. And I've met many a type of people in my life, and never have I ever encountered some of the things that I see people doing. It's just disgusting. It is. It's absolutely disgusting. I feel that those people should be hexed. Send all their bad energy. Some of them will be, trying to break you up. Some of them be trying to mess with your money. Don't feel bad about sending that shit back. Send their intent back. A lot of people say, well, I don't want to hurt them. Well, that's fine. You don't have to hurt them. But they need to suffer a little bit. They need to suffer. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I've done hexes on people that are close to me, and I shouldn't have done them. And it affected me negatively because I shouldn't have done that to that person that was close to me. That's just like don't be stupid and do a Bible curse on your parents. But if you do a curse on somebody, because usually people got to be pretty hurt to do that Bible curse, that biblical curse on somebody. You can reverse that stuff. If you're a practitioner, you just reverse it. If you do the wrong thing, you just reverse your work. And you don't have to worry about it. But when you got somebody that's stalking you, that won't leave you alone, that's all up in your business, that's talking about you all the time, you got to make it hurt. I put a curse on that person to where if they even think about me, they get a headache. If they even think about me, they get a headache. If they talk about me, their tongue start burning or they start getting dry throat or something. Yes, you have to do it. Oh, good. I'm glad you brought that up, Zybel. Good thinking. Yes, there are demons that are using us, but there's some people that look, at the end of the day, as a human being, we all have choices. So, like, for example, in my own stalking experience from my ex stalking me, I'd be sitting there watching, and I was alone for a little while after I broke up with my ex. I'd be sitting there watching Home Alone. I'd be sitting there laughing, not thinking about no negativity. And then all of a sudden, the wind will blow, and I can feel or hear these people talking about me. Y'all know that I'm a telepath. And they always lie. I wasn't thinking about you. I went, well, why are you still stalking me then? You not thinking about me. You wasn't talking about me. Well, why are you still stalking me? You want to cleanse and purify yourself of that demon. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about if your ex show up, bring you some flowers right when you break up or something. And, I'm talking about if your ex is still stalking you 4 to 5 years later. Something ain't right with that. You got to do work. And I would say that a cleanse and a protection is going to be the first thing that you're going to want to do, but also a breakup or a separation. Now, a demon is going to keep trying to attach itself to you. A demon will try to keep, especially if it's a person that you're not okay, if somebody is obsessed with you that you want to be with, okay, yeah. All of us, all of our lovers are obsessed with us. They sometimes your lover can fall so in love with you that, they probably flip out if they see you with somebody else. That's normal. But a person that you done broke it off with and you don't make no attempt to contact, y'all got to go to work on that, because you know what? Especially if you an empath or a telepath, It's extremely annoying when you have to feel the negative emotions. And I'm going to tell y'all the best spell work you can do at home for that. Get you one of them white emergency candles. Fill it up with water or either holy water and stick that candle down in the middle of that water. Whenever you're dealing with female emotions, you want to use water as well. Or milk. Or milk. You can use milk too. Milk works too. She all bent up, spent up, crazy, and you sitting up there chilling. You don't have a problem with it. But this other female is very, very unhappy. And guess what? She got your name in her mouth. What do you do? What do you do? Well, first of all, that person should have cared more about themselves. If your ex is still doing that kind of stuff, they don't care about themselves. So again, what responsibility of it is yours? Trust me, they suffering too. They suffering more than you. Agonizing over it. Upset over it. What's the agony about? Just move on with your life. What's wrong with you? See, cancers don't understand that. Now, I have seen some cancers that when they stalk you, they can literally bring hellhounds into your life. A lot of people have accused me of stalking them. Nah, baby, you don't want me to actually stalk you. Because if I stalk you, see, they got sometimes your ex got demons on them, or maybe they may have a foul intent to do to you, and then your spirits will get to messing with them. They got to go. They lying and manipulating. What if your ex found your current husband's or family's family, moved in on the situation and began lying on you? There's some people that just don't have no conscience. I couldn't do that. I'd rather just move on and we all be happy. But it's a lot of people, it don't matter. They just unhappy. Your ex is unhappy. I got a reading to do in a few, guys, so I can't be here that long. But you guys know where I'm at if you need me, because I know how that feels. And when you are a Cancer, it does not feel good. You catch it every now and then, especially on a new moon. Like I could definitely, I think because listen, let me tell y'all something about the human body and this human spiritual body. When you are getting rid of something, your body will sometimes get sick. You'll get a little sick for a minute. So, when you're feeling those energies, you will probably feel them during like a transition, because the moon was dark last night. So we just had a new moon, just had one. And y'all know I had done a cleanse. So all of that negative crap will start to come out. And I was actually feeling like I had a cold. I kept having to clear my throat and stuff. And so those are spiritual occurrences that will happen. Your ex got to go. Especially if you ain't got no kids with that person, or if it's impossible. Two women can't have children together. Okay. You know how they used to say two sticks can't click and two cocks can't rock. So, you got to understand that, people are very sensitive. And when a person knows that you're sensitive, when they know it, like I have respect for sensitive people. I would never do that. Y'all know that if it's any kind of witch or practitioner or sensitive, I wouldn't even think about you if I'm thinking negatively, because guess what? If something negative is going on in my life, it's usually because of me. So why would I think of you? But if the only time I would think of another practitioner, if it's that practitioner that's doing it. That's the only time I think of you. Otherwise, I don't just sit and think about people randomly. If I do, it's usually in a positive way. But some people, they thinking about you, they talking about you, they blaming all their problems on you. And you know what? I could have bought them folks some problems because I was hexing the hell out of them. I'll hex you. Go get it taken off. They can stop all of that torture by leaving you alone, can't they? Mm-hmm. Oh, if somebody is, if it look, y'all, I had to do some work for a client. A witch had done work on her husband, and you know what? She could tell instantly because something was off. And the soon as you reverse a hex, the better. So I think it was only like a month or two. She said, I know my husband. Something ain't right. He talking all crazy to me. You gotta get that stuff off. And some of y'all got exes that are obsessing over you. It's like, why you bringing up my name? See, that's when you start to do advanced defense magic on people. Like if this person looks at me too long, their eyes gonna start burning. Hello? That's what I would do to them. Because what you looking for? It's over. Here's the problem when your ex is stalking you. Your ex ignorantly believes that you broke up with them, you should be alone the rest of your life. Nah. That's especially when you got to put a hex on somebody. And some people just don't care about themselves. Make sure you choose better people. I know it's kind of difficult for empathic people to not do that because, we're very, very understanding. But a lot of the times, guys, you just gotta, you honestly, you have to do work on those people because everybody is using witchcraft, okay? Now, some of y'all was with y'all man last night, getting loved on. Guess what your ex was doing? Sitting there being alone. They were sitting there being alone and sad and blaming you for being alone, even though they can't just shut up and move on with their life. Oh, I'm alone, and it's this person's fault. They broke up my relationship, and they did this and they did that. You ain't did nothing. You ain't thought about it. In fact, you're responsible. You're the responsible one. And then they'll try to say, "Oh, well, I'm harassing you because you practice witchcraft." Oh, really? Do you want me to practice this witchcraft on you, babe? Because I can do it. I will throw them hands at you. I don't want to hear no whining. Get it together. That's what y'all got to do to them folks. you know? And try not to delay. As soon as you get, try to do your own little stuff. But as soon as you get, you know, the money, go to a real practitioner because there's some real practitioners out here that will, put work out on you. Now, guys, work is not stalking somebody and thinking, look, let me tell you something. You cannot ever convince me that you are a real bruja or spiritualist if your enemy got you thinking about them 24/7. I'm talking about 24/7. From the time they wake up in the morning till they lay down and go to bed, they just, your name is ringing in their head. They just can't get it out. And I know a lot of y'all got them air sign exes, and those are the worst. That's why people don't deal with air signs. They have a very long reputation of that. But you just got to know what to do. Air sign people have had quite a bit of head work done on them because they're air signs. See, as a Cancer, my power comes from my emotion because I'm a water sign and I've got a mixture. Your chart tells a lot about you. Sorry, y'all, I'm putting on my stuff here. So, a lot of times your ex is the Seven of Cups, delusional, living in a fantasy. And if they're now, it's irresponsible for somebody to and see, I don't do that. Yes, I've been stalking my ex for 5 years. I want more work put out on him. I'm gonna be like, hey man, you need to go on with your life, is what I would tell them. So I'm a very responsible practitioner. I don't do that. I don't help people stalk their exes. You crazy. You out of your mind. I don't care what's going on with you. You better enjoy your life while you got it. Wasting life sitting around talking about folks that you shouldn't be talking about no more. Ooh, I gotta take a bath today, y'all. So, it's a lot of people out there that will get demonically possessed and hoodwinked. Ain't nobody's snatch. Ain't nobody's sex. I was gonna get ornery. Ain't nobody's sex that good. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's just that your ex was miserable, and that's the reason why you broke it off with them. And now they want to make you miserable because they know you're getting away from them. I had an ex, y'all. This boy he just wanted me to be alone the rest of my life. He ain't did nothing but hurt himself. That's the only person you can hurt is yourself. I don't believe in that. If you're a practitioner out there and you're helping somebody stalk their ex, that is literally, technically, has done nothing to them. Technically. Okay, technically your ex really ain't did nothing to you. If you right now currently stalking your ex, talking about, I want that person to get revenge. I want revenge. It's like, yeah, but how much revenge do you want? Because you know what? Your ex can go to a practitioner and send all that crap back to you. Yes, they can. Let's say that you have let's say that your ex, if you're a practitioner, and let's say that your ex did some work on you and you accidentally did harm to another during that. And I'm talking about some kind of spiritual harm. You can send all that back to him too. Yeah, take that too. Take that. Because you created all of that. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, because you kept messing around and see, and a lot of them say, well, you can't blame me because, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send all that back to you. Thank you very much. Thank you and goodbye. Okay? And you have to, especially if you, and see, after a while, people will Your ex will get some good sense. They'll go away. A lot of y'all, we coming up on a shift. Okay, we're coming up on a shift. We already went through it. So, and they gonna go on. Watch, they're gonna move on. Telling y'all what I know for sure. Now, some of y'all might be at the beginning stages of this process, which is why I'm always here. Y'all hear about that damn hurricane that's coming? I told y'all it was going to be another hurricane, and my enemy tried to tell me, no, it's not. There's not going to ever be another hurricane ever. You got one that's possibly a category 4. They say by the time it make landfall, it's going to be a category 4. Now, I'm over here in Georgia. I'm over here in Georgia, and by the time it get here, it might be a tropical storm. I already did storm protection, baby. See, so, but it's not just the storm, it's the energy. I could feel the energy of that hurricane last night. I could feel it. I could feel that energy. Boy, it's coming. It's coming towards us too. And it's some people that ain't mentally or spiritually prepared for it. I don't even know why people look. I'm just gonna say this to people that are in Florida. My heart goes out to you. I wish you and your family safe. I hope you don't lose your home. I would never want to see that happen. But do y'all sometimes think that maybe Florida is uninhabitable? I mean, I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and it was it's a bunch of um, tornadoes and stuff in Missouri and Kansas. I believe that those two states are sometimes uninhabitable. But to just have a bunch of water dumped on you like that every year, like I wouldn't want to live there personally. So, but anyway, my heart goes out to y'all because they're declaring it a state of emergency and all of that. And so that's not an easy thing to go through. That's just like traumatizing yourself every year. You just go through a bunch of trauma. I wouldn't live in Florida. I just wouldn't, guys. That's just me. Okay, but because I asked somebody last night, I said, don't you think that Florida is kind of uninhabitable? You right off of the Atlantic Ocean. Like that's a lot. That's like a lot of water. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. The stalkers done left the chat. What's up, Moses? So yeah, last night it was like that emotion. And see, once you do that, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You cut the cord from the ex. You break it apart. You cleanse yourself. You gotta go through the moon cycles though. You gotta cycle it out. So we had a new moon yesterday. Those energies and those emotions came forward. And see, normally I'll take a new moon bath, and I didn't. I'm gonna take it today. But I could feel that, and it wasn't necessarily the fact that they were psychically attacking me, or it's the fact that you have to cut ties with them. You can't see them, you can't talk to them. They shouldn't be showing up at your job. They shouldn't be showing up nowhere where you at. Okay, and once you do that, then it'll cycle itself out because we're going into a new phase. Ain't gonna be nothing but happiness and rainbows and sunshine once that storm come through and clear out a lot of that negativity. Okay, because and it's just the way that it is. First of all, you can't control the weather. This is Mother Earth. Now you can pray that the weather doesn't bother you. Guys, I remember. Let me tell y'all a story. It's story time. I remember back in when I lived in Grandview, Missouri, and there was a tornado, and my kids were at school at that time. So of course, I was like, I'm going to be with my kids. So I went up to the school and stayed up there. You know, they let me in and I stayed up there. That tornado dropped right on top of us. You know who I called to? I called to Jesus. I sure did. At that time, that was all that I had. I wasn't practicing. I hadn't practiced in years. I had practiced before that, but I wasn't practicing. I hadn't practiced in years, but that damn thing was right on top of us. You could hear it. It was like a demon. It was like roaring like a lion. It was like, oh, I mean, that damn woo, Lord, I heard the spin, all that wind and rain and grrr. That's exactly how a tornado sounds. Grrr. Now, I've been dealing with tornadoes since I was a kid. I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. Hello? That's where I grew up. But I had never came that close to a tornado in my life. And it had nothing to do with practicing witchcraft because at the time I wasn't practicing witchcraft. Folks was practicing witchcraft on. So I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me. Sometimes if it's meant for you to be a practitioner, you need to go and start practicing. Because that spirit's going to come for you anyway. I told y'all that. So, where the heck did my glasses go? So, you know, if you got your ex all in your business, nosy, and oh, well, I see that she doing this or he doing that. So I want to, let me tell you something. If you called my phone and you said, I saw my ex got a new girlfriend. I don't want him to have a new girlfriend. I want to mess up his life. Now, I may do a return to me love spell. And depending on your relationship with him, I could do a breakup on his current relationship. But though, like, I don't do breakups for everybody. I sure don't. Especially if it's somebody that, you know, I can see in the cards, like, it ain't meant for you to be with this person. They don't even have feelings for you. If somebody don't have feelings for you and if the relationship is got, unless somebody cursed the relationship, you know, and I'll be able to see that in the cards. But for somebody to contact me and say, my ex, we've been broke up for 10 years. I don't want her or him to have nobody. Can you hex them? No. Hell no. No. Never. And if somebody did you wrong, you're not owed revenge for the rest of your life. You got like messed up. So if it's somebody, I'll be like, when did this person do this to you? I'll be like, it look like it's a lot of water in it. I'll look at you. I'll say, you angry for no reason. You hold on to that energy for no reason. You need to let it go. I am very, very stern with my clients. Now, if your ex is stalking you, yes, it's having a negative effect on you. You need cleanses. Yes, of course. But
why do you say cleanses?
But for you to just try to hunt that person down with magic, Jamila will never do it. Jamila will never do it. Because I know my ex is hanging around one of my enemies out in social media so she can get free curses put on me and stuff with her silly self. I just send it right on back to him. If me and her were to have a conversation today, I'd be like, hey, I know you kicking it with this person that's supposed to be doing work, but you do realize that I just send all that negative energy right back to you, and you get it. You get it. You get that negative energy because I felt it last night. And, you know, let it go then. Okay, y'all, I'm looking for the process. You know what? I bet you they're under the bed. Nope, here they are. You want me to open this for you, baby? So, y'all know who to reach. It's hard, I'm telling you, but some people are inhuman. I don't have any of my exes stalking me except for a single white female. No shade to white people. The only person that is stalking me right now is a white woman. And it does not feel right. It feels like slave mastery or something, like she's trying to hunt down a slave. So that energy especially has to be dealt with accordingly. Facts. Okay. I got to run up to the store, you guys, and I am starving. I need to eat something. So you just gotta, people that don't know how to move on with their life. And what you can do is you can move on with your life. Yes, you can. But you just gotta do it strategically. That's why I don't hang with nobody that hangs with any of my exes. If you know my ex, I don't know you. It's certain people, if I see you with them, I'm not gonna be around you. You know what I'm saying? Where the heck did my car keys go now? I gotta find my car keys. I might take y'all on a trip with me so I can keep talking about this. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on the floor. Yeah, I gotta find my car keys. I bet you they downstairs. They downstairs. Do work on your ex that's doing that to you. Here's another thing that you can do. Get the police involved. The police they were not very helpful in my situation though the past few years because but if you can get some get some police reports filed and stuff. Get your police reports on deck. Okay. I love you guys so much. I want us to all live in peace. Okay. God, my car be hard starting, y'all. I want everybody to live in peace. I want everybody to be happy. Everybody deserves that. My son told me to get some milk, y'all. He said, Mama, when you go to the store, get some milk. My son heard what nobody's saying. Hold on, we getting ready to switch over to the 4G. All right, y'all, we switched over to the 4G now. So hopefully we got a lot of people. I saw a lot of people who were having stalkers. I saw my ex-BFF moving on with her life. Yes, I did. I saw her moving on. Goddess, she needs to. She needs to move on with her life. I don't know if y'all saw the other day that display that she did. It's so embarrassing. It's like, God, why do you have to be so stupid to do stupid stuff like that, man? For real. Very pretty girl. She can get whatever man or woman she wants. Why she would waste I'm not worth, I tell her, look, I'm not worth you stalking me all these years. I'm not worth it. I don't even want no beef with you. I don't even want no beef with you. You need to quit letting these people use you. Because I am a very strong person. And I don't mind fighting spiritually, especially for what's mine. I don't give a damn what you think or what your opinion of, is of me being a witch, because you're a hypocrite any damn way, because you're going to witches. Telling me, oh, you're not right what you're doing. You're just not right what you're doing. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're no, I'm not. How? I do a lot of good things for people every single day. If you as a woman would do good for yourself, she's very, very codependent. She'll let go. I saw her letting go. I sure did. I saw it in the cards. I saw her letting go. Thank the goddess. She needs to let go. I'm not going to say when, but I did see it. Now, this other person who's an opportunist out in social media, she not going to let go, but I can just ignore her. I don't even watch her. I don't even pay no. Y'all, it was one time this chick that's stalking me out in social media. She calls herself doing work. Every single time she lights a black candle on me, she has to go live and talk about it. Because she feels bad. Her conscience gets to her. And it should. So she got to come let it out and air it out. Y'all, there's been times where I have ignored this chick for like 3 to 4 straight freaking months. And I'll go back and look just to be curious. And she would have made videos about me every single day. Now, you know that's crazy. You don't want to tell folks, hey, look, you acting kind of crazy. But, guys, I'm going to cut this off right here. I love you guys. Have a happy Saturday. I'll be back a little bit later on, or I might just get some rest tonight. Take me a bath, get me some rest. I love you guys, love and light, and I'll see y'all later. If y'all need to reach me, contact me. Let me just say this in closing. Wish your ex well. Send their bad energy back to them. Curse them and say, hey, God bless you. That's what you do to them. Okay? And I'll see y'all later. Because all they got to do is go get the hex removed and let it go. If they go to a good practitioner, that practitioner going to say, hey, you are obsessed with your ex. They did put a hex on you, yes, because you're obsessed with them. Get the hex broken. We're not going to send it back to her. We're not going to send it back to him because you were stalking them, so you deserve that hex. Get yourself a cleanse and a cord cutting and move on with your life. All right, so I'll see y'all later.